Is this shit fucking working all of a sudden? What the fuck? Hold up. Hold up. No way is it working now. It's very unstable. Oh no. That's not good. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, I gotta make this actually work. Yeah, actually, it would. I gotta plug it in over here. No. What the fuck? Is there something in that? Sure, it'll plug in here. There we go. There we go. And then, and then, and then, that works, right? Alright, you really gotta stop standing behind me, dude. I'm gonna step on you. And then that's all work. Oh, that's perfect. That's beautiful. And it's right there, so it looks like I'm looking at the camera when I'm looking at the. Man, the advancements of modern miracles. Well, I gotta grab a beer. Alright, I like how good the voice sounds, though. That might be a little weird. I'm sure it's fine. Today we're cooking a stir fry. I didn't actually bring any heart out of the freezer, so well, it's all still frozen. Let me fix that. So, God damn, that looks like a massacre. I don't want a mess bag. Is there a cleaner looking heart? No, it's jalapeno poppers. I don't know why we have 8 fucking bags of frozen jalapeno poppers. We need 8 fucking bags of jalapeno poppers. Frozen in our freezer. Um, here. This we got a heart. Now it looks fucking gross and nasty, and that's I don't I'm not sure why that is. They normally look a lot cleaner than but this one looks real bloody. I don't know about that. I gotta obviously unfreeze this, and I'm sure the microwave will do a fine job at that for me. How big is it? Whoops. It is 1 pound 5 ounces, which is 1.4 pounds. Your female wrestler's face? That's epic. I'm not, I don't, she's got more facial hair on than I do right now. Ugh. Oh, dude, pizza crust there's fucking pizza crust in the microwave, bro. That's awesome. Um, I should actually use this plate. All right. Defrost 1.4 pounds. Epic. Man, that's some stale pizza crust. Oh, oh, that hurts to fucking chew. Jesus Christ. How, how long has this been in the microwave? I don't know. That's fucking awesome, bro. I don't puke because I'm not a baby or a dog. I was covered in blood though when I woke up. I had to change my shirt. Literally, just the right side of my shirt was all like brown and red, depending on how recently it had dried. And my face just was all bloody too. So that was cool. Hi, Teddy. Oh, Ted, you've never been on stream before. Come on. This is Ted. He's a dick. He sucks. He's an asshole. And he wants pizza crust. Archer, would you like pizza crust? I'm not gonna try and make you stand up, Archer, because you're old. Um, so what else do you need for deer heart stir fry? Well, I'm glad you asked. The ingredients include heart, beer. That's a necessary ingredient. Trust me, it's not just a joke. I'll show you why in a bit later in the recipe. Some sort of ramen. Now you could make your own noodles or buy actual stir-fry noodles or even use rice. However, for today's experiment, we will be using Maruchan ramen noodle soup roast chicken flavor. Not because it's good, but because it's what I have. Do I have any other ramen flavors? I don't really like roast chicken. I have one shrimp. I don't want to use it. Save that for a better occasion. We'll use the roast chicken. That was a close one. I felt something solid in my lungs. What else will we need for the stir fry? Well, you need your vegetables, of course. Guys, it's not time yet. Go away. And for our vegetables, we will have celery, one soft, wrinkly pepper. You notice how long that's been in there. Put that in the pot. Oh, turn this over. Ooh, that. Oh, fuck. That looks like a horror movie. That's not good. You don't want to see what's in there. We will have carrots. What brand is this? Bolt House. Fine quality, truly delish. We will have onions. How many onions? It depends. I should only use one, but I will cut up one, and then I will say to myself, this will be exactly what happens on stream. I can guarantee it. I'll cut up one onion. I'll say to myself, that doesn't look like very much onion, and then I'll cut a second onion, and then I'll go, wow, that's way too much onion. So probably two onions, but I'll only have one out for right now. We will have mushrooms. Do I have canned mushrooms? I don't. Fuck, I'm gonna have to use my fresh mushrooms. Unfortunately, we'll be using fresh mushrooms. It's literally the one vegetable in the entire world that it's better canned for some reason. Fresh mushrooms low. I have short ribs. fuck, should we change the recipe? Should we make short ribs? I have an Instapot. Nah, we're too far deep. Making stir fry. And of course, you'll need a blend of herbs and spices. Yeah, dude, canned mushrooms are fucking aw. They're so much better. You just pop them open, drain the mushroom juice, they're out. They're so soft and chewy and tender. Great. They're way better for cooking as well. They're real nice, but they always stay tender. They're better. They're better than fresh mushrooms. Well, it's 5 o'clock, and you know what that means. And you know what that means. It's the dog's supper time. It's your supper time, Ted. Let's have supper. I gotta give him this food. It's 5 o'clock. Might have to grab more food from the garage. Um, was I on 2 or 3? It's 2, 3. Next, you gotta give Archer his drugs. Now he gets 1 Galliprant at nighttime and 1 meth in the morning. Oh, that looks like fucking, looks like cranberry sauce. I don't think blood's supposed to look like that. You do not want to see what's happening in that fucking fridge, bro. That's, ugh. It looks like a crime. Alright, dogs. Sit. Good boys. You just have bread. And more fun. Alright. So you always gotta remember when cooking to cook to cut your vegetables first. That way you can use the same knife on your meat. You don't want to cut vegetables with the knife you cut your meat with because animals have diseases sometimes, but vegetables don't. How does this all work? You always gotta just be careful about your burps. There could be vomit in it. So I've been doing it over the sink. It's not for the reverb, although I'm sure it sounds great. Can you hear them eating? Says you can, though. That's something you could actually. So yeah, this is Ham's. It says, it has a great quote, it has a great tagline. The beer, refreshing. Not true. It's never been less true about any beer than Ham's that you could call it refreshing. It even sounds like a lie the way it's written on there with the dot dot dot. Like the beer, refreshing. I know it sucks with stream Twitch is that you can't there is no just cooking um category. Like, I try to always find just like cooking, right? No, it doesn't exist. There are a bunch of cooking games, but there's no just cooking category for Twitch, which is kind of lame. So I just got to use just chatting, which is also lame. I guess in my tags I could add cooking and stir fry. No one is searching stir fry, but that's fine. Successfully updated. The heart is done. Dethawing. All right, let's look at this. This is feels very still frozen in the middle. And all that gore. Am I allowed to show this on Twitch? Whatever. It's fucking meat. Won't you be able to show meat on Twitch, right? Ooh. Blood all over my hand. That stag has a hole in it. No, I just. Yeah, that is not hemoglobin or the juice that would come from meat. That is just straight up actual blood that I just licked up. Blood from an animal. That's not good. By the way, in case you're wondering, it tastes the same as my blood. It's more just the fact that my brain knows it's not my blood, and so it doesn't like that. All right, let's start with the vegetables. Now, I'm thinking what I'm gonna do for this, if it'll work. Can I angle this down and it's still viewable? That's a beautiful spot for me to cut shit up. If I just move this out of the way, I hate the Instant Pot. It ruins the texture of food. But it does cook shit. Can't deny that. This paper plate, we'll use that later. It'll be a surprise tool that'll help us future. Oh, that, you know what? For once, that was quite refreshing. It washed the blood taste out of my mouth. Do we not have the big cutting board available? I do not like using the small cutting board. The big cutting board is dirty. Why is it dirty? We haven't used it. Oh, fuck, dude. I'm gonna actually just run this wash real quick. Well, not real quick, this gonna take a minute. But I'm gonna use this dirty cutting board. It's got a bit of seasoning on it. I don't even think I used it. I fucking. I imagine I was the one that used it, but head it out the way, please. Thank you. I gotta run the wash real quick. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm pouring the soap. Close that and shut the thing. Run it. I'm fine. Alright. Let's get to cutting. Step one, we'll cut, is that a plastic cutting board? Yeah. That's no issue. Well, you want me to bring out the whole wooden cutting board, bro? I don't even use that for cutting. I use that for making pizza. Because it's circular. We'll start with the pepper. Ah, fuck, that washing machine's gonna be making noise the entire stream, isn't it? I'm an idiot. Well, can't stop it now. I mean, I could, but why would I? Ted, do you need to go potty? Damn. Sorry, I was just sleeping. It's fine. You guys are good. That's a nice ringing noise. What kind of trash do we got in here? Anything for me to be embarrassed about? No? Cool, epic. That'll go right there. Not for me to vomit it, by the way. You're a weirdo who worries about microplastics? Don't you drink beer from an aluminum can? You have aluminum in your fucking drinks, bro. When you're worried about microplastics? Dude, come on. You can't have it both ways. Alright, this is a very wrinkly old pepper. The top just popped out. That's never happened before. Ted, please do not eat from the trash. I'll let you sit here because you're just barely in camera and you're looking kind of cute today. But hey, if you eat from the trash, I will beat you on stream. Okay? You a good boy? Cool. Alright, gotta cut out the center. That's just all the seeds and the whatnot. You only use that for spices. And I don't really give a shit. It's also a green bell pepper. You don't use these seeds for spices anyways, you know? These seeds don't taste like nothing. They ain't got no spice. Alright. Bam. Wham. Now some people cut Ted, you can have that. Go eat that. Some people cut peppers in a lot of different ways. I like to do the one where you hold them down, you spread them, and you break them like that. Much like your father did to your mother when you were conceived. And then I just slice it down. Like that. Even slices. And look at that, in those beautiful slices. And then you want to. Next step is grab another beer because this one's empty. Ted, do you want some beer? Dogs love beer. Fun fact. You shouldn't give it to them, but they love beer. Because it tastes like bread to them. It's true. Look it up. That's true fact. I gotta grab beer. I'll be right back. And this, by the way, is proof that every time I say I need to go grab a beer, I always grab two. Because it makes it easier. Because you can just take the beer out to the garage and throw it into the recycle two at a time. Because you can hold two beers in one hand. So you still have one hand to open the door. So it's fine. You always bring two back, bring two in. God. And then we continue. Oh, wait. I forgot to take a drink. Cheers. After I made that noise, Ted was at the other side of the kitchen, just looking terrified. He was like, "What the fuck was that?" I couldn't tell you. It was just a noise, but I was being funny. All right, put it down, spread them. This one's really too small to break, but they're never too small to break. You just got to get your finger working in there, and then just like that. Once again, just like your father did to your mother the morning you were conceived. You just make those nice, even cuts. And like that, like that. Just one, same shit. Push it, spread it, break it. Now, I will admit my biggest fault in the kitchen is my cutting, and more specifically, that I'm very slow. I don't cut quickly because I'm scared of the knife. And I also will not learn proper, safe knife cutting techniques because I'm not a pussy. Just because I'm scared of something doesn't mean I won't confront it. Alright? Fear is for the brave, for cowards will never stare it in the eye. Never forget that as I point my fucking knife at you. Fear is for the brave. You want me to pepper, Ted? That's green pepper, so I'm gonna burn you. You like pepper? Uh-oh. He's walking away with it. I think he's gonna spit it out somewhere. I don't think he likes pepper. Alright, and then you take your lineup of your pepper. Yeah, I'll try and beat that game today. We'll see. Take your lineup of your pepper. You try to do 1/3 of it. Cut through. And then the other third of it, you try and cut through. But it mostly ends up being a fucking hack job by the end. And look at that. Pepper. Fuck me. I don't have any garlic. This is a really comforting position to be in. I like the blood flow. Alright. And then, like I said, it was a surprise tool that would help us later. Onto the plate. For safekeeping. Onto the plate with mold. Looks like kind of moldy pizza stains. For however long that was in the microwave. Just put the pepper right on that. I think there was pepper. Actually, no, that was a Hawaiian pizza. There was no pepper on that. Alright. Next thing to cut. The onions. I hate peeling onions. Cut off the ass. Oh, I didn't fully cut off the ass, bit of ass left. Shave that ass off. And then peel. I'm really bad at this. But maybe I'll have a really perfectly... You know when you get like a perfect orange peel? Yeah, that doesn't happen with onions, because God made oranges for humans to eat, and he made onions for humans to cry. So he gives and he takes, you know? He is the alpha and the omega, after all. And it's a good thing that the stream is angled down here, because, I mean, I don't cry ever, anyways, no matter what, but if I were to cry, you wouldn't even be able to see my tears while cutting this onion. This is always the worst fucking bit, is the last part. Didn't have anything for you to fucking grab onto. So I just keep peeling it. Fucking dumb cunt. It's a weird look. I don't think they're supposed to have gashes like that. Alright, cool. And you take your onion, you leave this little bit here, right? That's like your little holdy bit. It's like an ornament. Uh, what the fuck do you mean you don't know? You've never even had deer heart. You don't know what the fuck deer heart. It tastes like venison. Well, you never had fucking venison and ramen, bro? You sound like someone who buys all your food. You don't even have to hunt it yourself. All right. You go there, and then you split it right down the middle. Boom, just like that. And then your little hand-holdy thing, here you see it. Well, I kind of cut it all off, but if you take this one and you hold it, and then you cut from that, holding the onion, like so. Watch. Watch as I demonstrate proper onion cutting techniques. They're very safe. Well, that one actually made me shudder. I wasn't too sure how strongly I was holding that one. Alright, then you hold from here, and then you just cut down through. Look at that. Perfect little chunks of onion. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know why I just ate that as though it would taste like pepper or be good uncooked. That was not good. That's when you use your beer and you wash out the flavor. I don't know why I just did that. That gives you a better view of the kitchen floor for intense here. It's probably what it was before. And I might have moved it. Man, it's cold in here. Should get a jacket. Fuck. Yeah, yeah. Of course the food will turn out great. I hope your dreams turn out. I mean, I hope you have good dreams. I usually just try to avoid dreaming. Doesn't end well usually. Next onion. I mean, next half of this onion. Whatever, you know what I mean. I did not nearly cut that in half. Like, that's where the bud is. That's where the. I just went. There's a big issue right there. Don't ever do that. But you should cut like this, because this is a very safe cutting. Trust me. I've cooked before. And I've never cut myself while cutting onions. Cut myself other times, sometimes on purpose. Well, that was only once. And that was just to see what it's like. I was just playing with a knife. Someone talked. I actually should have. I think it's right here. Yeah, down here where the scar is. I don't know if you can see that at all. I was playing with a knife, and I was watching somebody, and they mentioned self harm, and I was like, "How much did that hurt?" And hurt. It's pretty bad. It's pretty shit. I don't know how 14-year-old girls do that so well. Oh, yeah, I cut this onion. Shit. That's why it's scary. Definitely not because of my cutting techniques. It's just my first cut was bad. That's all. And yeah, throw that out. Maybe I don't think dog will eat onion. Is that enough onion? Like compared to, is that the center of the butt? Throw that out too. That's not good. Like compared to the pepper, right? Take all this, put it where the pepper is. You know what? That's actually a pretty even amount. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. Maybe I won't do a second. Well, they are smaller pieces than the pepper, though. Like, look, they actually break up, right? Like, this is how big each piece of onion is. This is how big each piece of pepper is. You see how the difference? It's a big difference. Maybe I will do the second onion. I'll wait on the second onion for now. I'll wait on it. But next beer. What beer number are we at? Someone keep count. What was that? Wow, that's crazy. I get trapped in my dreams, and there was actually a really cool dream I had recently. It wasn't cool in the moment, but in retrospect, it was very cool. Where I had to wake up from my dream and then go back to sleep to restart the dream, and I kept all my info, and I was trying to like, it was like one of those live, die, repeat, or like a groundhog thing, where every single time I woke up, the dream restarted, and I could try again to like do certain things and whatnot. And then at one point, I noticed I was like stuck in between being asleep and being awake. And I saw someone else doing the same thing. Like I could tell that they were waking up and then going back into the dream to like do shit. And like someone else in my dream was also doing the same thing that I was doing. And I was like, who the fuck? And I like tried something, but like I woke up and right as I tried to go to sleep again to like reset the dream and catch this guy, I heard in the room with me like someone said, "Come back to sleep now," like a woman's voice. And I was like, "What the fuck was that?" And I was like, "All right, I'll try to go back to sleep anyways. Let's ignore that." And then I just felt the presence of someone like climbing onto my bed, and I fucking woke up. I was like, "What the fuck was that?" And then because I changed my position and tried to go back to sleep, I had a different dream. I had to keep going back to sleep in the same position to reset the dream. But I could feel it. Whoever was fucking around in my dream was going to try and do it again, and they were going to do it in the real life. I could tell. I could feel them in the physical world trying to get into me. And I was like, nah, dude, I ain't fucking with that. I didn't let it happen. But it really sucked because that was a very cool dream that I was having, and if I was just a couple runs away from getting it perfect, I feel. Oh well. Mushrooms next. Mushrooms are next. I don't cut up mushrooms. I don't know what the proper um. Hold on, I need to change. I can't leave it like nah, shit. I don't like that. Change. Go back. There we go. All right. Mushrooms. I don't know what the proper way to cut up mushrooms is. You cut the head off, and then, oh, it feels so gross. How old are these? If I asked how old are these with every single item I've picked up, hmm, that's not good. It's usually a bad sign. I think I need to wash these. Thinking that could be a good idea. Use warm or cold water when washing mushrooms. Ooh, look at that brown mushroom water. Ah, well, they're probably good. This is why I like canned mushrooms are just better. Is less work, is less thinking. It's less bullshit, you know? Yeah, that is dirt just all over it. Maybe I should wash these. And they're mushrooms. They come from the ground. They're meant to be dirty. It's not an issue. Alright, how do you cut mushrooms? This is a learning experience for everyone. Imagine cut it in half first, and then half again, then half one more time. No, that's pretty shit. I don't like that. And half, cut in half that way. That feels better. That feels better. We'll add these to the plate because they're all going to be cooked at the same time. Yeah, just kind of wipe the dirt off, I guess. I don't fucking. Ew, it's so slimy. I hate fresh mushrooms. Hate, hate, hate. I really have no clue if I'm cutting these mushrooms properly. I don't know how it works. Feels right. Feels kind of right. I don't know. Does it look good? I'm cutting them. Can't tell. Can't really see the screen at that angle. It's all white. That was close. I almost caught that on stream. That'd have been embarrassing. I mean, almost caught what on stream? Nothing even happened. I'm not sure. This paper plate is really doing, it's carrying a heavy load. So I don't know if it's all gonna fit on this paper plate. But this is the last bit. Unless I add more onion, which I am gonna do actually. I think I want more onion. That's fun. I like that. I like bouncing the knife like that. Pretty chill. Ooh. Now take a drink. That smells lovely. This trash can, it smells great. A little bit of a beer scent, but mostly all just onion and pepper and some coffee bean in that. I don't even like coffee, but this trash can smells incredibly good. It's good flavor, trash can. We should. Have they fucking. Oh my god, I should patent this. Scented trash bags. So you put the trash in it, but it doesn't ever smell bad because the trash bag itself is like has strong citrusy flavor and it overpowers the other flavor. Like at first when you open the trash, it's like, whoa, way too citrus. But you put the trash bag in like a cupboard or some shit, anyways, right? So like over time, as you put trash in it, it'll be it'll smell good by the end. It's a good idea. Someone patent that for me. Too lazy to do it myself. I'm good. I'm good. You know what'd be good right now? I've never had a Bloody Mary before. I bet that's really good. What is it? Just like tomato juice, celery. I have celery. Tomato juice, celery, and vodka, right? Something like that. You dip the celery in, you chew on the celery, and then you drink it. All right, on to the cutting. Oh, it's so slimy. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. They just taste so much worse than canned mushrooms as well. Not even just the texture; it's the such a difference in flavor. Like I can just eat mushrooms right out of the can, no issue. With this, it's like ugh, eating this right out of the fresh packaging. Like good. No good. It was a bad mushroom. Mushroom's supposed to be that brown on the. I do like this the way mushrooms look on the inside. It's like the fan. I like the fan in mushrooms. I don't know what the a mushroomologist should tell me what that is actually called, but I mean yeah, it just tastes like dirt. Remember last night we were talking about how people say like, "Oh, magic mushrooms taste so bad." Literally, just give them what is this? True goodness organic. Just give them one of these mushrooms. That's what magic mushrooms taste like. They taste bad. Also, you can cook magic mushrooms the same way as you cook regular mushrooms. They're fucking mushrooms. They cook all the same way. You can just do that. You hate the flavor of magic mushroom. What are you barking about, Ted? Is the neighbor's dog out? I don't see her. Ted has a crush on the neighbor's dog. Yeah, I'm telling everyone, you got a crush on Lizzie. But he doesn't have balls, so it's like worthless. She also doesn't have a vagina or whatever it is they do to female dogs. So nothing will even come of it, huh? Do you want some mushroom, buddy? I bet you'd like mushroom. You like rolling around in the dirt. You probably like the flavor of it. Here, you want some mushroom? You like that? No, his tail stopped wagging immediately when he started eating it. Yeah, edible, but not great, huh? Yeah, he agrees. Ted agrees with me. I'll give you a little bit more mushroom, bud. Like, I don't know if they could even see you eating it before. All right, I think that's enough mushroom. Just kind of lay that back on top of it and throw it back in the fridge. Probably shouldn't have peeled the whole thing off. Should have left one bit of it so it's better. Probably whatever. Next, celery. I know I do want more onion. In fact, I would rather have more pepper as well. That's the only pepper I had. Get a small one. These onions are all the same size. Really makes it. It's whatever. I wish I had more pepper actually, but whatever. We'll deal with what we got. Got it. Still get it. It's fucking pretty. You know. Thinking you gotta Oh, you think you got it. I got it, and get it with the feelings and more. Nothing is forever. But what makes love be exceptions? So why are we in denial? Are we happy when the new are not happy here? Y'all don't even hear me, you just wanna dance. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Fellas, where's he go? Fellas, yeah. You say, hey, yeah, hey. Now, ladies, I want to see you on your baddest behavior. Lend me some sugar. I am your neighbor. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it like a Polaroid picture. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it like a Polaroid picture. Now Lucy Lou. You know, well, I don't know why you call that Lucy Lou. Lucy Lou is like the skinniest fucking celebrity, right? I mean, like, I don't, she's pretty as well, but like, she's not hot either. They call it when talking about like shaking. Like, what is she gonna shake? Her fucking bones? Lucy Lou shakes it, it'll sound like a fucking tambourine, just you know. Like, I don't know why you call Lucy Lou out like that. You know what to do. You know what to do. Oh, I just lost a big chunk of onion there. You know what to do. Normally, I would just dig that out of the trash and use it, since everything in the trash is just food waste, anyways. But kind of spit up in there, so. Oh, whoops! Forgot to cut through this way first. Whoopsie daisy. This onion sure is slippery. Get on the floor. You know what to do. You know what to do. You know what to do. Toss that. Oh, yeah, give shit. Look at that. More beautiful onion. It's definitely way too much onion, too. Oh, it's way too much onion. And it's gonna overload the plate as well. Oh no. See, hopefully we can get it all to just stay perfectly on the plate. Ah, it's falling all over the counter. Ah, jeez. This is no good. It's no good. If an adult wants to touch your no-no spot, that's no good. That's what Sonic would say, and Sonic says in the Sonic cartoon. The one true Sonic cartoon, by the way. There are no. Everyone that says, like, oh, Sonic X is bullshit, and everyone says, like, oh, well, it's really good actually in the third season. Shut the fuck up. They wasted the entire first season with bullshit, except for, like, the Emmy. The Emerald episode is actually pretty good. But other than that, a bunch of like bullshit. Yeah, I mean, it has good episodes in the first season. In the second season, they tried to cram in both Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 on the second season, and it's shit. It's bad. And then people say, like, oh, the third season is super, super good. It's like, dude, the third season is just animated bullshit. It's not even Sonic. Fuck you. Kill yourself. Sonic X sucks. Its animation is awful as well. I was only talking about the story before, but its animation is so shit. Why am I eating onion like it's fucking potato chips? It tastes so bad. Why do I keep doing it? I need to grab more beer. and pour out the last drops of these beers. Hey, Ted. How you doing? I don't have any garlic. Fuck, I just remembered that a second time in a shit. Because now is when I would cut up garlic, right? Hey, Teddy. You want to say hi to me? How are you, buddy? What's up, man? You go play? You can go play, bud? You sure? I don't know. What's up? High five. Yeah! 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 What do you want? You want, I'll give you more. I'll give you pepper, actually. You like pepper. Here you go, bud. Those were good high fives. You get so excited when you say high five. Like, he knows other tricks, right? But he doesn't get nearly as excited about other tricks. But high five, he gets hyped for it. The second he does it, his tail just goes furious left and right. He's like, yeah, fuck yeah, high five. Yes! What? What is it? Can't even see him. He looks probably so scared on camera if you can't see his tail wagging. All right, Ted. I need to assess the garlic situation. Am I sober enough to drive to the store to buy one fresh clove of garlic? No. Well, I actually am, but it would ruin the pacing of the stream because it would take like 20 minutes for me to drive to the store to garlic. And based on fucking, what, yesterday when I went, there was a fucking huge line of people and whatnot to buy one garlic. It would take too long. It ruined the flow. I don't know why I'm worried about the flow of this stream. I mean, I've mostly just been sitting down and drinking on the kitchen floor. I think I have minced garlic. But minced garlic is so gross. Nowhere near. It's not even real garlic, Ted. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, buddy? You got a plan? What's your plan? What? What are you looking at? What's going on? What? What's the plan? There's nothing in there, dude. The garbage is behind you. Why do you keep looking in here? There's nothing in here. There's garlic here. I've never seen those rubber gloves before. That's interesting. I didn't know we had those. Those will actually be useful one day. I'll remember that. What? I do. Has done. You still got those little bits of crud on the end of your ears. Try to pull them off. Yeah. Oh, yeah, love that ear scratching. Alright. I'll just use minced garlic. So gross, though. Whatever. Whatever. Alright. Now, because we're doing, whoa, that's cool the way that looks in the camera, the way it shines. I like that. Because we're doing a ramen stir fry, it's very hard to cook ramen in a pan because the water you need to be boiling and boil the ramen. It's just hard to do in a pan. So you use a pot for the ramen only. You also use the pot for the end results, but most for the round. So, what we do with the carrots, we actually don't. We actually don't cut up the carrots. We peel them. And hold on, what does it say on the ramen packet? It's like 2 cups of water. So yeah, so with 2 ramen packets, obviously you double the ingredients. 4 cups of water. We can get that done right now. Right into this can. I can turn this up right now. Not really doing any cutting. We can look at everything. Ted, you're just joining me for the rest of the cooking? 4 cups water, or also known as 1 quart. You know, that is something that the standard system has the fucking metric system beat at like no one's business. 4 cups of water in a quart, 4 quarts in a gallon. Easy. And then the ministers will be like, oh, well, doses, and it's like, no, that sucks for cooking. Fuck you. Shut up. Fuck off. It's way better this way. Ew, what is that? I'm using sink water, of course, so there's going to be little bits of filth in the water. I don't know if you can see that on my fingertip. That was just in the water. Wasn't in the pan before. That just came out of the water. Well, that's what you get when you use sink water and you live in a city. You get filth. And you get fluoride. And you get lead. And you know, bad shit like that. But anyways, you take your carrots and you just peel them right into the pot. Carrots, you just peel them. Man, I want to play Battlefield tonight. I know I just told fucking Cuddles that we can beat It Takes Two. I want to speed run It Takes Two so that we can play Battlefield. That game is starting to lose its charm. I really thought we were about done with that game a couple days ago. It's kind of like during. I mean, I actually like the ice mini game of the shuffleboard. That was very fun. I like that, but the actual platforming is really starting to irk me. The gimmicks just aren't holding up as much. The writing of just like the whole game being the mom's fault, they're getting divorced. So that seems very weird. Ted, you like carrots, don't you? Yeah, you like carrots. I'll give you this. I'll get Archer the next one though. Actually, with this downward angle, I could actually get Archer in frame so everyone can see how old and decrepit he is. Yes. Oh, fuck, I'm really trying to shed off everything I can get from this baby carrot, but That's good carrot. You want that, Ted? There you go. Give Archie the next one. And if you don't know, a peeled carrot, this is not even stir fry advice. When you make ramen, peel carrot and just put it into the bowl before you even start boiling. It makes your ramen so much better. Peeled carrot. Because when you boil it, it shrinks up a bit, but it's just so good. It just fits in with the noodles perfectly. You don't even notice it. It's so good. You don't notice it like it's there, like it stands out, but you'll notice flavor. Flavor helps a lot. Dude, it's been like an hour and I haven't even started cooking anything yet. This is all still prep work. I need a fucking beer. This is exhausting. I don't drink beer with my right hand. It's a sin. Ask the Muslims. They'll know what I'm talking about. There's actually a lot of things I've been incorporating. Just like, I'm not like Muslim, and I don't think I'm ever gonna become Islamic, but there's just certain things about their culture. It's like that is actually a kind of good idea for just not being rude. Like when you sit down, right, and then no, when you sit down, right, and you have like your leg up like that while you're sitting down. If there's someone over to this side of you, you're just showing them the bottom of your feet, which are all dirty and like covered in shit and whatever, and that is pretty rude. So Muslims don't do that, and it's like that's smart. And I always try to point whatever my sitting leg is away from people. There's no one. If there's no way I can point it away, then I just try not to do it at all. Yeah, that's something I was like, that's actually just not even like religious advice. That's just kind of like a very good idea. Like, yeah, it is kind of rude. I agree with you. Where's Archer? Is Archer sleeping? Arch! I don't know why I shouted to him. He's deaf. He can't hear me. Arch bud. Oh, he's. I'm not gonna wake him. Alright, Ted. You got lucky. Archer is sleeping. You can have this other carrot as well. So, as you can see in our pot here, we got a fuck ton of carrot. I don't know if you can really see it on stream, but a lot of peeled carrot in the pot. It's good shit. Good shit for when you're cooking ramen. Very good. They don't. Man, why is eating this carrot such an exhausting battle? Yeah, so like when you're cooking ramen, just peel up some carrot, pour it in the bowl before you cook it. Just in the water before the water even starts, or you can do it while you're bringing the water to temp. I think it's better to do before the water even starts boiling. Because you get the carrot juice in the water too. That's real nice. So another thing you can do is I ate like the real center bit when it gets real start getting hard to peel. I just ate that, and obviously Ted ate it too. But what you could do instead is chop it, cut it up, put that in the water too. Give it extra carrot juice, but I don't like that just because they don't cook the carrot very much. It makes it very like a solid carrot. Not great. You do it, Ted. Oh, I should actually uh, check this right quick. All right, yeah, that's working still. Cool. Yeah, check things sometimes. Good. No, I'm fine. Not throwing up. You ever say cracker on Twitch? You definitely wouldn't be able to say cracker with a hard R. That wouldn't be allowed. But you gotta say cracker. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show crackers. I'm certified puppy man. What's the line? Next is celery. Can't believe we're still doing fucking prep work. I'm gonna fall asleep before I even cook anything. This bit on the celery, I literally do not know if you can eat this bit of the celery. I always just snap it off because it's so easy to snap off. No, that tastes bad. Then throw it away. And as for celery, I usually don't give it to Ted because he doesn't actually eat it. He just chews it up and spits it out somewhere, but I'll try this time. You gonna actually eat it, buddy? Wow, you actually ate it. Good work. I should put the carrots away. Ah. It's a good song to sing right now. Les rêves amoureux, c'est comme il blanc, c'est comme il l'histoire, c'est quand je dois, on est heroes, Ivano, et Noah, Cassette, Jet, and you body. Just you see, open up. It's Le Festin by Camille from the Ratatouille soundtrack. I swear, as much as I hate the French, they got really good music. I got a whole playlist with French music. French pop music? I don't know if it's pop. I don't know. Might be a different genre in France, but it feels like French pop. Pairs really well with classical music. This is another thing. I wouldn't say everyone should do this for their ramen. The carrot thing, absolutely everyone should do for their ramen. It's so much better. But I also like to add in celery. You cut up some celery and you boil it alongside the carrots. And your ramen gives a little bit of like solid bits to your ramen for you to crunch on and whatnot. This is a fucking fat ass celery stick. Should have probably cut them in half twice. Want some celery, Ted? I'll eat some too. Good for you. And you just add that to your ramen pot, saucepan, whatever. We could use another celery stock. The celery stalk? The stalk of celery. Celery stalk of celery. What the fuck did they talk to me? Shit, bet you really out of control. Don't stop me now, I'm really on a roll. Remember the one time my brother got on the honor roll, which it only happened once because he was pretty stupid. That's rude. He was just bad at school. We'll say it that way. That's a nicer way of saying it. Um, he got on the honor roll. This is how bad at school he was. When he got on the honor roll, and people told him that, and he was like, "Oh, congratulations, you got me." He goes, "Yeah, I'm on a roll." He literally didn't know that they were saying on a roll. He thought that they were saying that he is on a roll right now. Yeah, no concept. The actual what honor roll. This is pretty fun. I like that. It's funny. I don't know how old he was. Probably pretty young because he only got worse and worse at school as he grew up. And if he was on the honor roll, there was definitely some pity points with that. Like, okay, we can give you extra credit because he was autistic. They're like, we'll give you some extra credit if you do this or whatever for like English, like when he was writing stuff. It's like, all right, I guess that's good enough for a B grade type shit. Yeah, I'm cutting these celery way too thick. This is very bad for a stir fry. And just for ramen in general. I dropped it on the ground, Ted. Eat it. Eat it off the ground, dog. That's a pretty good amount of celery and carrots. Look at all that. Celery and carrots mixed in. The celery floats, the carrots sink. That's how you know one is a root vegetable and the other is a stalk. Did you know that the word vegetable comes from vegetation plus edible? It's edible vegetation. Veg, edible, vegetable, vegetable. That's how it comes. It's a true fact. Look it up. What do we do next? Oh, fuck. I have to prep the deer heart now. That's no good. That deer heart looks kind of fucked. But, this is cooler opportunity for everyone watching. I hate prepping because you gotta cut off all the white. I mean, you'll see. You'll see. You'll see what. What are you looking at? What are you looking at, dog? Alright, bud. You good? High five? Yeah. What other tricks can we show on the street? Come here. You sit. Paw. Lay down. No, lay down. Roll over. Up. Up. Sit. Up. No, you fucking hit him. No, up. You don't just randomly do all your tricks at once and you get shit. Like, up. Up. High five. Sit. Lay down. Roll over. Roll. I know you hate this one. Roll over. Roll. Gotta go all the way. Roll. Roll over. There you go. Good boy. He hates rolling every time. Do I have to? I don't want to roll. You can have some mushrooms for that one. Alright. Now we got to clean out the deer heart. All right. Let's put away the celery first. Oh, I actually have cherry tomatoes. I could add that. That would be very good for a stir fry. That's better for like a pasta dish than a noodle dish. Tomatoes and whatnot. Isn't it crazy that Italians are so defensive about like, well, actually, Alfredo pasta isn't actually Alfredo pasta. That's not really an Italian thing. Like this and that, and it's like, okay, so spaghetti and like tomato sauce also isn't an Italian thing, right? Right? Because tomatoes aren't from fucking Italy, and they just were introduced around like 400 to 500 years ago. How fucking old does something have to be before it becomes Italian? Because Alfredo sauce, pasta, right? That's literally started about 100 years ago, and Italians will still say it's not really an Italian. That's not a true Italian dish. Like, all right, well, fuck. How long does it have to be? 400 years ago is when tomatoes were introduced to Italy, and now like tomato sauce dishes are fucking Italian. I fucking hate them. I hate the Italians. They pretend they're their own race. They're white, right? They're fucking white. They're just white people like every other white people. They're not their own race, okay? They don't have unique and cool cultures, okay? Fuck off. The Greeks have a better chance of being called their own race than the Italians do. Fuck the Italians. They're so embarrassed by the fact that they're white. Anyways, let's clean out this deer heart. I gotta bring you over to the sink to clean it out. So I'm actually gonna switch to Alright, I think that's working fine. Hold on, we need to adjust the camera a bit. Alright, so everyone is about to get a master class in deer art. Show you how this shit works. Step one of deer heart. You got it right here, right? I should wash my hands. I've kind of been holding the thing. Oh, Archer! Would you like to be on? He's just barely on camera. Look at that decrepit old man. What a cutie. Just barely got his head into the camera. Hey, bud. Don't be camera shy. Wait. So I should wash my hands because actually I should finish the rest of my beer. That's a better idea. I need to grab more beer before we do the deer heart. That's an important step. So you gotta grab more beer. I'll be right back. Şarkı Mirea Shaka kazo de shaka zo. Juninaru raju suppose. Uninaru de shako wa. And in a bijou, vite toi. Bam. Shaka shosha de jinde wa. Shaka shosha jinde hunde wa. Shaka zun de ra. Let me wash my hands. We got here orange zest and fennel. So, which of course, after I wash my hands, makes everything that I touch smells like citrus. I don't know what the fuck fennel. Ooh, look at that drippy little shit. Look at that drippy little slut right there. Ugh, wipe that off you. You fucking whore. I don't know why I'm thinking, but what does this taste like? You know what? It has a pretty good first taste. The aftertaste, very bad. Don't recommend. Alright. Yeah, this heart is definitely still a little bit frozen. Little bit, right? Ooh, ooh. Alright, so this is actually a good lesson. Black gunk on hearts. There's a lot of it. Get rid of it. It's not good. Throw that right in the sink and don't. It's like when you got a bloody nose and the black gunk in your bloody nose. You know, you just get rid of it. This is a heart. I'll leave that just on screen for y'all to look into its holes and whatnot. Yeah, it feels frozen inside that hole. What about this hole? That hole doesn't feel too frozen. What about the third hole? Third hole, it's just first hole. First hole feels a little frozen. Maybe friction will warm it up. Nah, friction's not warming it up. It's fine, whatever. For the bag, just empty that shit into that and then try and throw it away. The trash is over here. Gotta move the trash back over here. There it is now. The sink is so bloody. Fuck, my hands are bloody right now. I gotta wash them off right. I can't even show you because I have to wash that. Whatever. You guys don't get to see how fucking bloody the sink looked. That's gross. Alright, so first step in deer heart preparation. So the first step in deer heart preparation is that you gotta clean out the heart. Before you even cut anything off, you clean it out, right? Get this water running. It can be warm, cold, I don't give a shit. And you just pour it right into the holes. And you can see the red shit might come out. And you just squeeze it out. Squeeze out that red shit. Then you pour water in. All the black gunk you get rid of it. Pour water in. Squeeze it out. Pour water in. All the holes. You can squeeze it while you pour the water, and that's a good way to get the blood out, too. This deer heart, you can tell, was packaged the second it was taken out, because it is full of blood. If you have a good deer heart, wherever you got it from, it will usually not have this much blood in it. There is, by the way, a difference between blood and juices. I feel like people don't understand, like, they want their steak bloody. You do not want a bloody steak. What you want is a juicy steak. You do not want it bloody.
Blood is gross. Yeah, the inside of this deer heart is still a little frozen, I can tell. Whatever, we'll deal with that. Yeah, just keep squeezing out. You see the red juice? Just maybe. Yeah, just squeeze that out. That's all just blood. That's not juice. That's blood. You do not want that. And you basically keep doing this until whenever you squeeze stuff out, it's just water. And it's still a little red, a little rust colored. I'm just gonna make it cold right now because this hot water is burning my hands. And a lot of blood just shooting out. You just want to squeeze that out of the heart. You know, that's how heart works. We all know how a heart works. It's middle temperature. Yeah, it keeps freezing. That's so much blood. Dude, they must have ripped this out of the deer and then immediately put it in a package because there is so much blood in here. That's crazy. There's not supposed to be this much blood. You usually have a deer heart that's packaged. Like usually it would have just naturally have drained out by the time of packaging. They literally took this and threw it in a Ziploc bag immediately. This is a little insane. Like I should be done by now. I'm still squeezing out more blood. Oh, yeah, still squirting out blood. Yeah, there should not be any more blood. But it also might be because the inside is frozen, and that's frozen blood. And so it's now because of the water melting. That might also be it. I have to throw up again. Alright. We'll say that's good. And, I'm actually gonna fucking wash off this cutting board as well, because that's just a bunch of blood. Ugh, so red. Gross. Yeah. Hemoglobin juice is different than blood. That is about every piece of meat. That is not just deer. It's important to remember when using any type of meat, beef, whatever, Hemoglobin is not blood. Blood is not hemoglobin. It is very different. When you buy a packaged steak and there's a bit of blood pool or whatnot, that is not blood, that is hemoglobin. It's juice. It's not blood. It's a very different flavor. If you don't believe me, lick it. It will not taste like blood, it will taste like steak. That's the difference. It's juice from the fat of the steak. Anyways, wash my hand off a bit. Gotta take a piss. I'll be right back. Just stare at this heart. Just look, just stare right at this heart while I'm taking a piss. I'll be back. No, hands are disgusting. Oh, I'm not dumb enough. I'm putting the trash in the cabinet so the dogs can't get it. All right. I got a bunch of zits and like acne just on the right corner of my mouth. And the left corner is totally fine, but the right corner's got a bunch of zits and acne on it. I haven't been macking on any hose lately, so I don't know what that's about. Next, you want to drink some beer. What do you want, Arch? You okay, buddy? You look like you're expecting something. What do you want, Ted? You look like you deserve something. What the fuck's that about? You don't deserve nothing. Arch just looks like he's happy to be involved. Look at that tail wagging. Look at that tail wagging. Just from me petting him. What a good boy. What's wrong, Ted? Hmm? What are you trying to show? I'm trying to show about, man. I'll bite you. I'll bite you, you know. Back to drinking. Okay. Damn, that went right in the hole. That was pretty sweet. Next, clean in the steak. So, ain't that gross. So, on a heart, there's this top bit, right? Where all the ventricles, the holes pump out, and there's this bottom bit where all the actual meat is. This white circle you see around the top of it, you want to get rid of that. It's not inedible, technically, but fucking hard to eat. All the same. I'll just kind of get rid of it. And you don't have to throw it out. You can give it to your dogs if you want. Like, Ted is expecting me to give it to him right now. I just throw it in the sink for safekeeping. You look at all that. That's all blood. That's not juice. And that is why you cut your vegetables first. Yeah. Make sure you cut off all this top bit. You can feel around. If it feels hard, that's more top. But we can actually shave that. Like right there, we can shave that off. You don't have to like do another cut and whatnot. Or right here, more white stuff. The white stuff you want to cut off. This is beautiful. This is actually a beautiful looking heart we got right here. Look at those holes, so clearly separated. Got the two holes which cut into the same thing. That's one steak. And then you cut into this halfway through. That's two steaks right there. This one hole turns into two steaks. Or I guess you could cut it a certain way, turn into one steak that's just really big, but you don't do that. And also, it doesn't really matter how many steaks we cut out with my method of doing it, which is the fact that I have a booger, sorry. That's good. Yeah, it's good. Wash my hands real quick. Cool. Done. I'm gonna go grab the small knife. Now, a small knife like this obviously offers a little bit more precision. So you can take this, and like you see this white bit, the white bit is not easy to eat. It is just hard, tacky bullshit. Throw that in the crew where you're giving like your dog. Your dogs don't give a fuck. They swallow almost everything without even chewing, anyways. You shave off all this white bit bullshit. I actually shaved off way too much. You can look at videos online, people doing a way better job of shaving the white bit from deer heart. This is not one of those videos. This is a very, what one might call a hack job. Yeah, it's not decent, but gets the job done, you know? Shaving off all the white bits. When does something be counted as gore on social media websites, right? Like the fact that this is a deer heart, and there's so many videos on YouTube about like people shaving up deer hearts and whatnot, means it's okay. But if this was a human heart, would it suddenly not be okay? Would this be removed from YouTube if I was cutting up a human heart? Because by the way, just so everyone knows, eventually we're gonna have to start eating humans. I'm prepped for it already. I already know that I've looked up sources on it, and I know that the humans taste like a. Wow, that is a fucking hack job. Holy shit, I've never done that bad before. That is really bad. This right here, this hack that is incredibly bad. I've never done that bad before. I must be drunk or something. Holy shit. Ew. It's a bit of onion. Fuck off. Alright. We'll cut out the steaks now. So, you can see there's a one hole and then like a big thing right here. These used to be two holes, but when you cut off the top, it turns into one hole. There's a line that if I didn't fuck up my hack job so bad, be going from here and then a line going around here. This basically defines the first cut of steak that you get from the deer heart. So you want to take it, take your knife, and right now I'm really drunk. I can't even hold this upright. Just take your knife, basically shove it through, cut that, and then like cut the rest or whatever. That's decent. Yeah, that's a good steak right there. Then you got this. And there is a certain spot you're supposed to cut these to, is this hole to cut it into two. You see the line that I fucked up there. It was supposed to be that line. It was supposed to be all that. But I don't know what that line is. So I'm just going to shove my knife right in the middle. Just cut right through. And then cut in half. And there you go. 1, 2, 3 steaks. 1 and 2 steaks are a lot thicker than steak number 3, but they all taste the same. So, it's whatever. Now, you want to take this black gunk that you see in the middle bits here. I'm going to throw that away. This black gunk. That's just like fucked up dried blood or whatever from it being frozen or whatnot. I don't know. Whatever it's from, you don't want it. Just throw it and try it. Oh, fuck, it's spread over my sink like a Picasso. It's not good. Gonna have to spray that around. Whatever. Get rid of this black gunk. That's step 1. That's the easy step. The easy step, just get rid of the black gunk. Now, My nose is so itchy. What the fuck? Now, you want to take your small knife, and first, the easy part, look at the outside. What white bits do we have? This little bit right here. Try and shave off that white bit. Throw it into your pile of shit you can give to your dog. White bit, gone. Much like the liberals, you want to really get rid of the whites. No more whites. That's the objective. But also, like the conservatives, you really want to get rid of this blacks. These little blacks, you want to get rid of them as well. So, Deerheart is honestly the most politically neutral of all meat. Because both white and blacks have to be eliminated to leave only the red, aka the Native American, aka my race. Theoretically, I'm part of. I actually could try and see if I can get casino benefits, but I would never. Just because how dirty they did my grandma. Fucked her over just because she fucked a white guy. Not cool, natives. Not cool at all. So yeah, now you wanna. This is probably a better piece to showcase this. I'm gonna be doing this for a minute, but yeah, get rid of all the black bullshit. These little strings, right? These are tendons. People think of tendons and they think they're kind of big or whatever. It's like Achilles tendon. This is about how big tendons are. It's tiny little shit that nerves connect to both sides of, and they pull, boop, 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 like that, right? They're meaningless. You want to get rid of them because they're hard to eat, and they're full on the inside of this shit. Actually, this one, it's got this little hard bit. You can feel it too when you feel something that feels hard in it. You can kind of just be like, yeah, that's what I gotta cut. You don't have to necessarily rely on your eyesight. Although I would like another bit more fucking light right now. Yeah, look at them folds. This one really does not have very many tendons in it. It must be the other two. This one's got something right here. Cut that out. Cut that. Just keep adding it to the pile of what your dog could eat, basically, is what you should just do. Just give it to your dog. Ooh. I've never had that where I cut it right into the tip. I've never been able to hang the tip right off my fucking finger like that. It's like a goose. Ooh. Ooh. Throw all that black bits out. There's a lot of black stuff stored in the bottom of that tip. There's not a lot of tendon. Maybe I'm drunk, but I don't feel very many tendons in these steaks. That's kind of weird. Oh, feel some right here. It's literally just you just pull them up, slice them. They're tiny. It's almost like fish bones, but they won't kill you. They'll just kind of annoy you while eating them. So you don't really have to give too much of a shit, but you should care about your craft. Any craft, you should care at least a little fucking bit. You know? Those fucking carpenters that just throw in every single person when making a thing, every single person in the carpenter crew is just using a different type of screw or a different nail or whatever the fuck. So when people have to remove the shit that they've made, now suddenly they have to get a different fucking drill bit for every different fucking carpenter that was on the job on that fucking day. It's fucking annoying. It's awful. And yeah, that's why you should, no matter your craft, give a fuck. Remember, Jesus was a carpenter, and you know damn well Jesus didn't cut corners. Alright, yeah, I don't feel like any. This is weird. I don't feel like any of the tendon. I might be drunk. I really do not feel many tendons anywhere here. And it's so weird being able to like feel the tip. So gross. That's what good pussy sounds like. All right, my hand is very gross. I'll give it a quick wash off. And wash off my sink as well. And yet, the big mass of like shit for my dogs to eat is still right here. That's good. They'll appreciate that. All right. Now we get into cutting it up. Normally, this is actually a pretty good steaks. We got to cut up this white. Actually, I totally forgot after this first flank. I didn't cut anymore. Oh, actually, it has a white, right? I'm going to cut that off. Yeah, I forgot to cut off on the other steaks, the white. And at this edge, of course, this is where you want to cut off. So there's always going to be stuff at the edge for you to just shave. But I did such a hack job. I definitely lost a lot of meat. But I didn't really lose it because my dogs will eat it. Yeah, this is the hack job right here. Ugh. Oh, that's so bad looking. Ugh. That's so gross. Not gross because it's actually gross, but gross because I did such a fucking awful job. It's gross on a professional standpoint. Alright, yeah. Keep shaving. Little bits of white off. This knife is not very sharp. Like, I don't even think I could fucking cut myself with this knife. You see that? Not even cutting my own finger. Just running the knife on it. My fucking razor could cut my finger at this like fucking shit. Doesn't cut it at all. That's an awful knife. Look at this shit. Look at it. It's not cutting. It's just leaving stains. Look at that. It's leaving stains. It's not even cutting. Awful knife. I need to sharpen this shit. You know, even downwards. Nothing. Worthless. Worthless knife. Dude, it's nighttime now. Holy fuck. I've been making this one dish for so long. You can feel the tendons in this. I definitely cut the flank on the wrong bits because I can feel tendons just in this one flank in the middle of it. It's not very good. Get rid of the white. Get rid of the whites. Get rid of the whites. Get rid of the whites. Italians will pretend they're also allowed to chant that, but they're not because they're also white. All right, cool. So, we got our steaks, our flanks, whatever you want to call them. Start with this one. We want to make them stir fry size. So, take it, this flank right here, and just cut right down like that. That's pretty good. You always want to make them like about 1 inch cubes for stir frying purposes. So those are good.
that shit, and then you just spin them right over. And then you just cut like that. Yeah, cut all the way through it did. This is kind of small shit, but whatever. Cut through. Alright, there we go. This is the right size. The second one was first one was too small, second one was too big. This is the right size you want to be cutting. And of course you're gonna have like straggler meat like this. That's fine. And look at that. As I'm cutting it, you're already forgetting what kind of meat it is. That's a pro tip for when the apocalypse happens, by the way. Is that if you cook any meat, or if you cut any meat into small enough bits, everyone will forget what meat it was. There's no way to tell. And so that's good advice for the apocalypse when you're cooking up the two-legged pig. Is that if you cut it up small enough, no one will know, no one will recognize. Yeah, so what I'm leaking from my fingers right now, this is hemoglobin. Because it doesn't taste like blood. It tastes like the meat. And that's the proteins and the fats in the meat that like mix in like the juice that comes out. That's juice. That's not blood. That's why I'm able to lick it and not immediately throw up. That being said, I need some beer. Ew, what the fuck is this black shit on my thumb? I don't think I touched anything with my right hand. I didn't even crack open this next beer yet. What is this, my fucking third beer of the night? Cheers, Lates. Let's sit down and drink together. Oh, Ted's here too. How are you doing? Wanna look at my hand? It's got meat bits on it. You can look it, go ahead. Come on. I just cracked open this beer. Should I finish it? Yeah, I should finish it. How you doing, Ted? Can't even see Ted. I mean, we can see a bit of him. See a bit of his head. Ted, poke your head out. Boy. That's right. Yeah. Quelque chose, quelque chose. Nous, douze buzz. Quelque chose. Ennemi, tu toi. Alright. Let me grab more beer. I'll be right back. I'll turn the camera up. So you're not just staring at me. Just stare at where the fuck else is in my kitchen? Oh shit.
Hams. Hams. It's a beer. Ted, why are you so excited about this, bro? Hey, get your face away from the fucking the meat. Hey, I know what you're fucking doing. I know what you're fucking doing. You're trying to get into the meat so you can fucking eat it. Oh, you're waiting for me. Oh, Ted. Oh, Ted, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. He knows what he's doing. Let's keep cutting up this steak. Angle the camera down. Rotate. All right. Keep cutting it up. So, slice, 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 slice. Oh. And then you turn it sideways so that I can cut it better rather than just turning the cutting board because that would be too easy. And yeah. Oh, fuck. I didn't hold on to it all. Slice. Slice. I mean, look at this. When you're looking at it, you do not even know this would be hard. You look at this and you're just like, it's just cube of like round or some sort of, whatever. No one could look at this and just know from the look that it's heart meat. And that's the biggest advantage that people have when we all eventually fall into the Days Gone apocalypse. Is my nose bleeding right now? No, it's just regular snot. It's whatever. Look at that. You can't even tell it's a heart of an animal, you know? You could serve this to anyone, like, hey, cook that, and they'd, like, squeamish women or whatever, and they'd be like, oh, it's just regular meat, and they wouldn't give a fuck. They'd forget. You could fucking bundle this up and just, like, serve it as stir-fry meat. Like at the grocery store, the stir-fry meat is just cubed up meat. You don't even know what kind of meat that is. I mean, it's always sold in the beef aisle. You don't know that it's beef, though. Stir fries are generally an Asian thing. You don't know what kind of meat it is. Just because it's sold in the beef aisle? I don't think so. Alright. That is our meat. Look at that. That's beautiful. Yeah, it tastes fine. It's whatever. Mostly tastes like blood. I like how blood it is. Alright, I don't think any more cutting is necessary for the rest of this dish. Well, I gotta check on this other thing real quick. Alright, yeah, it's about what I expected. Through this and just show that on OBS though. Fucking move over, bro. I'm trying to throw up. Alright, I gotta piss. I'll be right back. Hey, this is the meat. I got it all cut up. But that doesn't mean it's done, because that is just regular ass meat. I mean, it smells like venison, but doesn't mean it smells good enough. We got culprit number one, pink salt. Himalayan pink. I hate that it's Himalayan pink salt. It's the exact same flavor. It just costs more, but whatever. Pour that shit on the meat. Pour that shit on the meat. Pour that shit on the meat. Cool. It's whatever. Means salt. You know, it's salt. It's salt. It's salt. It's salt. It's salt. Alright, next. Pepper. Black pepper. You gotta have salt and pepper. You can't just have salt. Come on. What are you, fucking insane? What are you, stupid? What are you, some kind of idiot? What does that looks like it's all based around those like top bits. I just sne- I just sneezed all over the meat that I'm gonna give to my dogs, but I'm sure they won't mind. They don't know about hygiene. But wait, isn't sneezing when you're grinding pepper like a cartoon thing? How the fuck did I actually just sneeze right then? That's so weird. Alright. And then just a little bit of chili. You never use too much chili powder, but use a little bit. That was definitely way too much chili powder. Whatever. Alright. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Smells pretty tasty. My fingers, at least. Alright, so we then cook the meat, right? And we cook the vegetables, and then in the meantime, we're cooking up the water for the ramen all at the same time. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so where do I have to put the camera to see? I need a beer. Oh, The dishes are done. What do you want, Ted? Look at me like I'm fucking something. What am I fucking up, Teddy? Oh, I stretch. I love Ted. He's always so fluffy. You can just pull him across the floor. You just pull him anywhere. Anywhere you want, you can just pull him, shove him around. You gonna bite me? Right. I need a beer. I need to empty my dishwasher. What are you eating over there, Ted? Didn't drop anything down there. Gross. Alright, whatever. Hold on a sec. We'll be right. Is this a good camera angle? Right, yeah. This is the cleanup. This is the cleanup phase of cooking. Alright. Hold on, let me turn this camera up a bit. You can't even see nothing. Cleanup phase of cooking. Actually, I'll have to turn it down to because you're right. You guys, you fucking assholes, are right in front of where a lot of the dishes go. But we'll do those dishes first. What happened at time? Yeah, those dishes will be first. So we'll have to turn you guys down for a second. Be okay with that. I swear, fucking God, if you complain. Ooh, that's there. These plates go here. Alright, that's it. Now you can actually look at everything. I swear to fucking God if you were upset about that. Is this just the lid of the pressure cooker? No, that water is spraying out. Let me looking at just the lid of the pressure cooker. Why would we only ever? Why would we only clean the lid? That's so weird. All right, and then a dish. I might actually use this pan tonight. I will. But I can cook in it, and then just throw it back in that. It's smart. I'm a smart person. All right, next. Mason jar. Hammer. Gavel. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'll just go right back in there. It's a tenderizer, actually, technically. Oh, these are all shit that's gonna go in this one drawer. Fork. 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 Knife. Hello, who the fuck is using all these? How is I never use butter knives ever. Who is using all of these butter knives? Three butter knives. I feel like there's gonna be a fourth one too by the end.
spoons, a mason jar lid, which I've been told can't actually be used a second time anyways, so I don't know why that was in there. Steak knife. I swear to God, if there's one more butter knife in here. No butter knife. There was just spoon, fork, steak knife. Still a knife, but not a butter knife. So we can now throw these knives into this. I mean, this has only been water. We can throw. Oh fuck! I didn't do the top thing yet. Shit. It's Tupperware. You just shake it out and it's full. Get rid of enough of the water. You don't really need to get rid of all the water from Tupperware. Who gives a fuck? It's Tupperware. You do not know what the fuck this is. This looks like the world's biggest cock ring. I have no clue what this is for. I will just leave it out around the mason jar. Oh, sorry, I gotta bend you guys down again for a little bit for the coffee mugs. Real quick about it. Ted, come on. Get out of there. Go there and then this goes here. Not quite sure. Anyways, I can close this, let you guys stand up a little bit. Definitely gonna use probably. There's still food on this, even after the washing. There's still clearly egg. The fact that I can tell that it's egg too, just by the food that's on this. The washing machine did a terrible job. See, this one goes up here. This is. It didn't wash this at all. There's so much egg just right on this. I'm actually gonna just keep that in the washing machine. For showing. Shake this shit. There you go. Stick that in the top. Bop, bop. Bada bing. Bada boom. Oh, look at this. We have to. But, you know, there's only water. I'm pretty sure I only used water for that. I can't quite remember, so it's better to just fucking clean it. Alright. Next step. Actual cooking. Archer, are you literally pissing on the rug right now? You walked over, pissed on the rug, and then walked away. Like you fucking got away with some crime. Why? Why would he do that? Oh my god! What a fucking son of a bitch! It's fucking spilling it. You didn't bark or nothing. You just walked over to a fucking carpet and then just like, I'm gonna piss. The second I called him, I went, oh, I'm not pissing. Like a fucking old senile old man. What a fucking cunt. I gotta clean this shit up. Ted, you didn't do nothing wrong. You're a good boy. I know, when you hear the word cunt, and goddamn it, you generally think that I'm shouting at you. You're actually a good boy, Ted. You're actually a good boy, Teddy. Yeah. We'll wait for Archer to bark so that we know to let him in. I can't believe that. He just fucking just walked onto a thing. He didn't bark or nothing, like say, hey, I need to go piss. He just walked over to it, started pissing. He was like, oh, shit, someone sees me. And he just fucking ran away. What a pussy. Should actually wash my hands before even petting you, Ted. That was gross. Throw piss all over your face. Alright. It's alright, Ted. You just said alright, but I don't know what's alright. Let's fuck that shit up. I have to let him in eventually. I still don't have a job. I might have a job in like 2 days, but like the guy flakes on me. He's definitely gonna flake. I don't have a job. And like other stuff too is I'm sure also bad. What's alright? But high five. Yeah, you always do it with your left paw. Can you do a high five from this side? High five. High five. High five. Oh, fuck. No, dude. You don't hit me. You hit the hand. High five. High five. No, dude. You have to do it with your other paw. Can you only high five with your left paw? High five. This side. High five. This side of your body. High five. No, wrong side. This one. This paw. No. High five. High five. Do your other side. Oh my god, you have no clue. High five. High five. Use your other paw. This paw can hit it. This paw can hit it. High five. No. This paw. High five. High five. No. Stop it. Use this paw. This paw. High five. Good stuff. High five. Come on. This paw. Come on. High five. Ted. Come on. High five, Ted. No, that's the wrong. No, we're not high fiving on that side. We're high fiving on this side. You doing it? This paw? High five? High five? Yeah! Good boy! Good boy! Oh my god! Do it again. High five. No. Other. This paw. Yeah! You know what? So proud of you. Give you a little bit of meat for that one. That was good work, dude. Nice stuff. That was a good boy. You actually did the other side. Wow, good work. I didn't know that you were only stuck to the left side for so long. Probably because I always do high five from my right side. That's why he got stuck on it. It's good work that you could figure it out, that you could do the other side. Cooking. Cooking. You cook the meat first. For a place to put the meat. Sorry, gotta bend you down again. Look at my dick just for a second. Don't look too hard. Alright? Because there's a joke in there somewhere about hard and soft. Paper plate. Right there. Alright, cooking. That's a pretty good place to have the cooking thing, and the pot should be on this side, the pan should be on this side, so that it all spilled a lot of water. Yeah, so you can see the pot, you can see the pan, yada yada. Yada 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 yada. Yada 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 yada. So, cooking. Well, first is butter. And a little bit of minced garlic, too. We'll deal with that in just a second. Alright. First of all, I put my steaks there, my knives in here. Bit of butter. Say 1 tablespoon. Motherfuck. I just cut my thumb open cutting butter. That's a deep fucking wound. It's under my thumb. That is a deep gash. Fuck me. It's not even near the camera either. Fuck off. That's so embarrassing. Cutting butter, I really fucked up my thumb. You can't tell it, really. I cut almost a bone. I feel it. Alright, where's the fucking band-aids? They're up here. No, actually, band-aids are right here. In camera. Care pack. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have any Ben 10 band-aids. Much as I would appreciate that, we don't have any here right now. That's such a deep cut. Just a tiny but deep cut. Fuck me. And it was cutting butter. Not the onions, not the peppers, not the meat, not anything that actually required cutting. It was like, alright, just cut this just to like have butter. And I could have done it with a fork. I chose to do it with a knife. And then I cut myself. Cutting butter. There we go. I mean, unless it comes out the top. We got a thumb band-aid.
That's so annoying. That's the worst cut. It was off camera, and it was not during any interesting thing that I was cutting, and that's a thing that I cut that didn't even actually have to be butter technically, and it was like, ugh. Well, no, it didn't have to be not didn't have to be butter, but it didn't have to be cut with a knife. I could have cut it with a fork. I just chose to do it with a knife because it was available. God, that's fucking disappointing. That's such a streamer mentality too. Fuck, dude. I think I might be going insane. I might have streamer mind in my head because I'm literally thinking like, oh, dude, I just cut myself. I injured myself, but it wasn't on camera. Oh no! I'm actually going insane. I'm getting streamer head. By the way, for everyone that says like, yeah, most Twitch streamers are bad, but except for this one guy. Oh, except for Ludwig, except for Doug, except for Point Crow. Those guys, those are actually good. No, they're also all crazy. They're crazy just the same as any other streamer. They're insane and you should hate them. Except Doug actually makes good videos. Point Crow's videos streams are fucking boring, and Ludwig is an actual psychopath. But you should still hate all three of them equally, nonetheless. I don't like one of those streamers more than like all the rest of it. Like they're different. They're not. They're not different. Alright. Keep that butter there. And then we will turn on this. Put that to like a medium to get to its boil kind of slow while we're stir frying all this shit. So weird having this fucking band-aid on my thumb. And then put this be on high. Move the butter around. Butter up the whole pan. And I should actually open up my windows so that way there isn't I don't get actually does this look better on stream? No, not really. But so that way I don't have my fucking fire alarms going off if I open up that window. And I can also open up one more window after, but I should open it up. I'll be right back. All right. And with the fan going over there, we're good. Nothing here is gonna turn on the fucking smoke alarms and shit. Alright. Let me pour the meat in. Be tasty. Use this red rubber plastic spatula, whatever. Move all this shit around. It's on. And it should also be covered, so that way it's going to be faster. It's a big chunk right there. Yeah, big chunk. I don't know how well you can see. But it's fine enough. This camera. It's fine in frames. Yep. And Ted immediately ran away because he hears the sound of me sizzling anything in the pan, and he assumes that the fire alarm is going off. So he runs away to the basement where the fire alarms. Yeah, he still has to hear one fire alarm, but the other fire alarms are a lot quieter. Yeah, let's do medium. We already did this. Oh, there's Archer still outside waiting for us to bring him in. Forgot about that. I should probably let Archer in right now. I just heard him howling or whatever. Yeah. Be right back. As I let Archer in, Teddy ran outside. That's not good, because it means now Ted has to come in at some point, but at least he'll bark. Whereas Archer felt too ashamed to bark. Yeah, my oven is not even, by the way. I can't just spread shit out on this in the middle of the pan, because my oven is specifically in like the bottom right or bottom left corners. I literally just got my right and lefts confused while saying that. Shit, so I can wait for it to start boiling. Try to spatula that shit back in. Damn, that smells was so good though. It's a good bunch of chunks of meat. It's only 7:30 too? Damn, it's only been what, 2.5 hours since we started prepping? Wow, this is really coming together, wouldn't you say? Oh, Ted's shouting. He's barking. Hold on. I have this plate right here for that to go on. Yeah, some of them aren't cooked yet, but I'll deal with that. Just a sec. Off. You're rushing up here for, Ted. There ain't nothing for you here. I shush bush gush 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 gush. Alright. Last bit of butter. Wait, I didn't. There's nothing left for me to pull off that. Yeah. Last bit of butter goes in here. Cool. As well as hey, get out of the fucking fridge. Minced garlic goes in here.
I'll use this same knife that cut me open. Throw in just a tad of minced garlic. There we go. Prepping is all about being, methodical, and you can be slow, but once you're cooking, it's all about speed. Gotta incorporate that type of shit into my Days Gone runs. Can prep as slow as I want. Gotta be quick once it's done. Alright. This butter shit, this boiling, this butter shit is cooking up pretty good. Uh-oh. Try on like medium right now. And all those peppers and onions and mushrooms. Get in there. Butter and the garlic. Alright, cool. Now, for this, it's boiling. I can't tear this open as well because my fucking thumb has a band-aid on it. Oh no, this band-aid thumb has ruined everything. Oh shit. That shit. And you always break up the half. I know some people like leave it totally full. You break up the half. It's literally made in a way that you can just break the middle. Just to unfold it. It's designed that. You're an idiot if you don't. I mean, it's like, oh, this makes the noodles longer. Alright, fuck you. Doesn't make your dick any longer. Fucking cunt. Alright. I gotta cook these noodles for a good couple minutes. And this deer heart right here. That's good. That's like perfectly cooked. You gotta cook this high first, but then you go back down to low. Get low. And then this shit with the ramen, you gotta just shove that down, shove it down, shove it deep down. Yeah. Cook it high at first, just to get a good sear on all the vegetables. Then you turn it down to medium low to actually cook all the vegetables correctly. It's onions and whatnot. Can you back up, Ted, so that I can grab this? I gotta piss. I'll be right. Oh, hold on. Let me drink the rest of this beer before I piss. That way, my piss means more to me. 7:36. It's like a minute in cooking all this stuff. Maybe 2 minutes in cooking all this stuff. Pissed though. Oh, I got this. I'll be back.
Oh my god, my thumb is so covered in blood, even with the band-aid. I cut down really deep. I didn't cut long, I just cut deep. The very tiny bit cut so deep. That was really bad. 7:37? I'll wait till 7:30. A little bit higher. Cooking on this. Really trying to brown the onions and whatnot. Does this all look correct? I mean, it looks fine on that camera. Try and brown the onions. It's fine. It's whatever. Oh, everything is dripping onto my fucking feet. What the fuck is that? Uh-oh, alright. So turn off that. And this is a controversial move. When you make ramen, generally, you boil everything, cook the shit, you add the stuff. This is a controversial thing. I learned it from my mom. But she always asked every time she made ramen, she was like, do you want it dry or wet? Making dry ramen, baby. Yep. Pour out all the water. Very controversial. People do not appreciate when you do this, but sometimes it is necessary. You know, sometimes you gotta do what the people don't want you to do. You keep it right there. That dry ramen. Then you tear open the seasoning packet after you've already poured the water out. Which I know is a sin to many people. But so is drinking, so I don't give a fuck. If you're a true Christian, you don't drink anything and stuff like that, you know? This is the blood of Christ. Shouldn't be appreciating what I've done at any point. Like God is trying to kill me before I'm able to do this fully. 2 roast chicken packets. And this dry, but cooked ramen. And then you mix it up into it. Into the noodles it goes. So it doesn't get dissolved into the water and the sauce of the ramen. Instead, it's just mixed into the wetness of the noodles. Which is actually pretty good. Recommend you try it. Not everyone likes it, of course. That's one of those things where it's like, I know. It's like some items that other people like. It's not like the carrots where it's like everyone should do this no matter what. This is like more. Oh, I like doing this. Maybe try it. You like it as well. I have to move this celery to the bottom of this shit. Not so good. Sounds good. Shit, rotten that celery is so good. Mm. That onion and peppers are frying up real good. Mushrooms are there as well, but you know, they're kind of just texture to the onions and peppers. I don't ever care if onions or mushrooms are overcooked. You know? So right now, I'm adding in some pepper.
while the onions and peppers are cooking. There we go. Add that pepper into them. Keep them cooking a little bit more. It's only on medium right now, too, so it's not even cooking that much. Shit. Put the top back on them. The top back on this, even though it's done cooking. Keep it warm. And then we drink. You know, you know what I'm saying? And then we drink. We gotta close all the windows now. There's no point in them. You know, opening no more. What are you doing, Ted? What are you doing, Ted? You wanna join me? I'm cooking this stuff up. Frying that up is smelling so good. Alright. Now, remove the top of our pot. We're going to re-add our meat. Just recook it a little bit. It's good. Recook it a little bit. Cook it a little bit. It's on medium. I'll turn it down to medium low. So recooking. Before we add it right into the ramen pot. Alright. Ramen pot is here. Then we add all of this into the ramen pot. Uh-oh, I spilled a bunch of shit, but Ted can eat it. You eating that, Ted? I know, you immediately jumped to it. Good work, bro. It's a good soldier. You are. Then we remix this pot so that there's not just all meat and peppers on top. It's noodles are mixed all within everything that's going on. And yeah, very good. And then it makes, by the end, deer heart stir fry right there. I mean, the oven is not something to look at right now. It's definitely very fucked up looking. I don't know if that's warping the pan at all, but I don't really give a shit, if we're being honest. Took what? 2.5. 7:47. That's I started at like 4, a little bit before 5. Oh shit! I gotta grab more beer. I'll be right back. Oh wait, let me. Uh, all right. So we have our dish. Can there's all that bullshit. Oh wait, hold on. Okay. So we have our dish. Whole bunch of yeah. I fucked up at the end where spilling shit everywhere. Try and just give that to my dogs. All the spills. Yeah, not great. I mean, even if Ted misses all this, Arch will pick it up eventually. Arch will examine every inch of the floor and lick it all. That's how he works. Alright, but come on. Look at this end result and say that, oh, that looks nasty. That looks fucking great. The noodles and the green and the venison. Looks perfect. Looks so perfect. Goddamn. That ain't best shit you ever seen. I don't know what is. Me throw away this shit. I do still have this a bunch of gore left for the dogs to eat. I might give them that for breakfast, just because Arch is just at least trying to sleep right now. He's not really asleep, I can tell, but he's trying to sleep. He's like laying down, but like on his bed, but I can tell that he's not actually sleeping. He's just trying to sleep. He has like one of those positions where it's like,
You know, like one of those where like your spine is totally fucked.
he has one of those positions where he's like, you don't do that if you're trying to. You don't naturally sleep in that position. All right, so what was this? Like 3 hours? To make one dish. How many beers I drank? What are you saying, Ted? Hmm? You sniffing shit right now? Look up everything on the floor. I don't get it. I'm just gonna do a better job of looking. He licks every inch, bro. You know. You know. What? You wanna fight me? You wanna fight? Come on. You wanna fight? You wanna fight? Open that mouth up. Start biting me, bro. You wanna fight? Ah. Okay. You big man. Baga. What? Come on. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. Come on. Come on, you wanna fight me? Let's fight. Ah. Vamos. Vamos. Ah. Vamos. Wow. Vamos. Bushka. Yeah. But a pretty good dish. So you just follow my what is it, 3 hour instructions? You just follow that. You got a good dish on your hands. That's yeah, I mean that's all there is really to it, isn't it? By the end. Yeah, stop recording. What is it? Stop.